What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. I got asked on Twitter a couple of times by a fair few people if I could do a grind video on the 82 pluses, and initially I just thought no, because there's no need, but I then tweeted it out, saw what people wanted, and people seem to really be interested in it. And so today I'm going to show you all the different reasonable various methods to grind the 82 plus pack. A lot of you guys won't care, won't need this, won't be interested in this, and so on and so forth. And a lot of you guys will be in different positions, and so therefore there'll be different methods. The initial thing that we're going to do is going to be showing how quickly we can build the 82 to 88s and how we're looking at worst case scenario. And based on the market right now, guys, which is gold players coming in at about 600 coins, you know, you can get them cheaper on bid easily. You can get them cheaper on bin, not necessarily easily, but you can get them at like 600 coins fairly comfortably, right? So if you to build 11 82 to 88s, which is what the idea would be, initially as well, and we'll get to why initially in a second. But if you can build 11 82 to 88s by buying the golds, and there you go again, there's more golds there at 600 coins, and at 650 there was loads. So even if you can have like a break of 600, 650, some at 550s or whatever, you're looking at about 50,500 coins for the gold cards, and then about 4.5k for the bronze cards, because what you're going to want to do to get bronzes is either already have them in your club, or of course go ahead and open bronze packs. Now, this isn't going to be a grind video where I show you guys bronze pack method. Is that a board? Bronze pack method to silver pack method to gold pack to upgrade, blah, blah, blah. However, because I just don't think that's like worth it, right? However, some people might not have too many golds, might struggle to buy the golds for a cheap price. And look at that, there's a few ways of getting cards and making coins. So what I went and did was I went and bid on some silvers, and I was getting all the silvers for 150. So obviously, if you go and get 11 silver cards at 150 coins per piece, you're looking at like, what is that, 12,000? Hold on, not 12,000. You're looking at 1,650 coins, right? I don't know where I got 12,000 from. So for 1,650 coins, you can build that silver upgrade pack that will give you 4 golds. Now, if the average price of a gold is 600, 4 golds obviously will be closer to 2,400. So you're going to save yourself 800 coins per time by doing this, right? So if we go use squad builder, go to the quality silver, and the rating from low to high, and just go like that, boom. Like, by doing it like this, you're going to save yourself about 800 coins. However, if you don't have silvers in your club, the amount of time it's going to take to go and buy the silvers at this stage in FIFA in September, I don't know if it's worthwhile. I personally would say it's not worthwhile, right? I don't think it is. But obviously you get 4 golds out of this, and out of those golds you also have a fairly high chance of hitting something quite nice as well, because first of all, there's a couple of 81s, 82s and 83s that are gold, but also there's a lot of special cards right now that are common gold. So an 80 rated Benitez, in fact, is a great example of a pretty good card to get out of there. An 80 rated is quite nice. Now, of course, for me, I'll be able to go and sell these. Now, some of these cards are selling for 900, 1200, 1500, depending on their position, their rating, their league, and their nationality and such. They are going for a little bit more. So another way that you can just get gold players is via the gold pack method. Now, the gold pack method is another one of those that's not necessarily... I know you can see not what's normal on the screen as well. You can see my Elgato. I'll make that a bit more apparent why in a second. But the great thing about gold pack method is it is long term, but when you hit a pack like this, for example, these are all 600-700 coins each, right? So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. We get like almost 4,500 coins back from just the players. Now, if I drop these up to 900 or 1,000 coins, we know what lazy buyers are like. They're likely going to buy them for a bit more. Now, Cresswell is selling for... There's nothing shorter than 2,000 coins. I mean, that is crazy. So, you know, the gold pack method is definitely a method that will allow you to generate coins, and we're gonna list that Johnny up, to generate coins in the longer term whilst like filling your club in the shorter term. Now the problem with the gold pack method is if you don't have an excess amount of coins, like if you only have like 30 or 40,000 coins, gold pack method's not going to be the one for you, because you are going to spend a lot of time, look at that again, a lot of time trying to just recover your coins, right? And that's not what we're here for. Now we've actually got a really nice chem style, a nice player, a nice coin unlock, and another player that's a duplicate for me that I'll be able to get rid of for 600 or 700 coins. So once again, I made profit off of that gold pack and put one player into the club. Like, it's very, very easy to make coins off of this method. And the reason why it's very easy is because the player prices are so high. Obviously, the more people that do this, it will crash the market. Even if it crashes it a little bit, it's still a fair old amount. Dubravka is probably a player that, again, is worth a few thousand coins just because he's 80 rated Premier League. That is, what am I seeing? Nothing less than 5,000 coins. What am I seeing? That is honestly bonkers. Just because he's 80 rated in Premier League, he is going for so much. And then even this guy, we'll have a look in a second at what the prices are. So step one of this grind, guys, right, has to be you getting common golds into your club, right? And the initial turnaround the initial turnaround is going to be quite challenging depending on what way around you do it. If you already have lots of common golds in your club, brilliant. If you don't, that's going to be the hardest part, is going to be doing that. And that's whether you do that through bronze upgrade, silver upgrade, gold upgrade, which I just don't recommend because I think is way too much of a waste of time. Whether you do that through gold pack method, which might be viable if you've got a nice big coin balance, whether you do that through mass bidding on the market, which might be viable if you've got a lower amount of coins, or whether you do that from just playing the game and collecting your reward from FUT champs, from FUT rivals, there's a shadow card there, from whatever it may be, or even whether that's the first round draft exit method, again, specifically offline, where you get the silver packs and the gold packs. Either way that you get your golds, you need to get golds worth building about 11. Ooh, look, these packs are sick. 11, 82 to 88s. And once you get to a point, now let's have a look at what's sold here, because it's not surprising. Look at this is genuinely outrageous that some of these players are going for this price. So step one, get enough common golds in your club. You need about 77, right? Doesn't seem too difficult, but you need about 77. Once you've got those into your club, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to see how I've got 2 tabs here. You're going to want 2 tabs as well, right? The first thing you're going to want to do, and I showed this kind of on the video earlier on, is you're going to want to build 11 of these 82 to 88s. Now, the quickest way to do that is do this. You click build. Now, we want to do this the most valuable way as possible. So you're going to send 4 players to your club afterwards. Then you're going to squad build again, go rating low to high, fill it in with bronzes. If it doesn't turn around, then you're going to have to... This is again where you want like speed more than anything. So hopefully when you do the bronzes, it will just give you the chemistry anyway, right? So we go gold low to high again. We've already got 2 spaces, which is nice. We'll send him in. We use squad builder, and you can see just how quickly it is for me to put in what we've just put in. So we've already built 2. Now, of course, like I say, it's important that you have the golds in your club, because if you don't have the golds in your club, you're going to end up having loads of holes. You're going to find it difficult to fill in the squad. That put bronzes in. It did. Happy days. That's 3. And so what I wanted to do for this video, guys, because somebody said that it'd be interesting just to get my take on it and things like that, is kind of show you guys exactly how long it takes me to do this. So no breaks, no cuts, no edits or anything. Might seem lazy for some of you guys, but I just want to show that once you get to that first point, that first initial point where you need players, once you get past that and you then have all of the players and you have, I knew this was going to happen. Let's get an English left mid, common bronze and left mid. We got an Englishman. No, we've got a German though, so we pop him there. Let's get rid of this guy and get another German. Common bronze centre mid. Surely we've got a German. No, we've got an Englishman though. Have we got a German? See, this is where you just don't want to be wasting time. You know what I mean? Let's pop the Englishman in there. Let's pop him there. And let's send him in and get the other Englishman. And as long as it's like the same club and nation, will be good. But yeah, basically just wanted to show exactly how long it takes. Not that it like is the be all and end all. Like what I want you guys to know, I suppose, what like was important for people to kind of understand is that you don't want to be spending way too much of your life, kind of like I'm doing right now, on nothing other than what turns out to be a oh, that actually worked. What turns out to be a pack full of dud 82s to 85s, right? That's what you don't want. So I actually, I guess, don't have so many bronzes left, which is quite interesting. Let's use the squad builder here, low to high, build those bronzes in. We're good. So we're actually doing all right. So you can see here for me, I'm getting quite lucky with the gold builds and whatnot. 4 spaces again. We'll just use the squad builder again. And so what you don't want to be doing is just spending loads of your time doing this. How many did we build already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've done 7. So we want 4 more here. I might struggle to do 4 more because I don't know what I've got in the club. So yeah, you don't obviously want to be spending your life doing this, right? Because it is September. We are getting close to the new FIFA. You want to be enjoying your time on the game, not sitting here grinding your nuts off for 8 hours for 150, you know, 582 plus player pack, right? You just don't want to be doing that. So it's important here that not only do we get the balance of spending correct, because it's also fair to say, oh, that's too many. Is that too many? That is, there's too many bronzes, isn't it? I need another gold. It's fair to say that the price of the SBC itself is coming in at 60k on Footbin. No, you could just do it way cheaper, but people just don't have this amount of. It's actually up to 70k because of the price of 82s are going so high. Everything's going high, and so by grinding it, you're giving yourself the best opportunity to. Why didn't they get added in before? You're giving yourself the best opportunity to craft these for the cheapest prices, right? Which is obviously what people want. Let's pop him in there. Yeah, which is obviously what people want. That's 9, I believe, guys. And I wanted to just do a video where I show you from start to finish because I don't want people to be like, oh, no, he took so long doing that. Nobody's got that time to waste on the game and this and that, which would be correct, which would be true. You know, we don't want to be wasting too much time on this. But the beauty of what we're doing here is once you've done the first initial setup, once you've got those first 11, 82 to 88, I beg your pardon, you're in such a strong position because once you build the first setup, have we got another English goalkeeper, something like that? Belgian goalkeeper goes in there, not enough chemistry. CDM that's Argentinian, not enough chemistry there. There is a bit of work in there for the Argentinian. Spanish. That doesn't really work. What have I got there? We've got 2 centre backs from the same place. Got Portuguese left wing. Let's just add a player here. See what we've got in these left backs. Japanese, Swedish. Oh, didn't we have a Swedish? Yeah, we've got a Swedish striker. Doesn't quite work for chemistry, but it's not too bad either. Let me send him out and get a different left back in, and we should be good. So we're already obviously like 15 minutes into this video, right? And as I say, I didn't particularly want... that's not going to work, is it? I didn't particularly want too much time spent, but it's because the initial base of time is where it all like comes from, where it all gets difficult, I suppose. You want to have half a brain, really. Right, we've got Belgian. What about popping this guy in there just for a bit of bonus chemistry? didn't work. What about getting a different bronze centre mid? Surely we've got someone, a Swedish player. All we need is a Swedish player here. There we go. Right. So that's our 11 done. So we've done the hardest part already has been done, right? And we're 15 minutes in and I've already showed a few bits and bobs here and there. Now, the reason why we've got this second tab open is because if you don't know, instead of watching this, oh, that's already amazing. We've already got an 85 rated player, right? Which is amazing. Instead of watching that open, if when you open it, you click new tab, old tab, it just bangs you straight into the pack, right? You don't have to watch the animation. So again, in the essence of wanting to save time, as long as you just do this, you can open these packs way quicker on the web app than you ever possibly could on the console, right? Now, we are not getting the greatest players, which isn't necessarily the biggest problem, right? We've got a lot of 82s, 185, 183, maybe two 83s. I can't really remember. We are getting mostly 82s. There's another 82 in Balotelli, and there's another 83. And what's interesting about what we've done here, so there's a duplicate Juan Mata, which I'm not going to get rid of just yet. What's interesting here is once we go back into Ultimate Team, we can now build the 82 to 88 very easily. But because, as I say, the initial 11 is what your stress is going to be, right? Because once you get past that initial 11, we've done two things here. Not only have we put 11 82 to 88s into the club, we don't need all 11 of them for this 85 plus pack, right? In fact, quite the opposite, right? We barely need maybe even 6 or 7 of them because we've got so many that are quite high rated. Now, we do have to put Juan Mata in because we want to get that duplicate back. Let's put Coates in there as well. I would be very surprised if this wasn't even a higher rated than 82. If this, yeah, this is, I mean, it is only an 82, but let's get the players in here. Let's get the chemistry set up. And then what we're going to want to do last but not least is we're just going to want to get Willian Jose up there. We're just going to now want to start taking out players. So we don't necessarily need an 82 Balotelli, which is very good because it means that we can use him next time around. We're still 82 rated. We don't necessarily need to use the Alexis Sanchez. Maybe we do. I don't know. Is top rat going to be enough? We're still 82 rated. That means we've already got 2 82s for the next time around, right? And that's obviously quite important. Next goalkeeper is Lafont going to be enough? So that now we already have 3 82s. And the reason why that happened is because we have this Rodri, we have this Celestin, and we have this Morata. Now, of course, we also already have the Juan Mata that we're going to get again. So we've popped 3 82s back into the club. We've got a Juan Mata that's going to make 4 82s. And then that's already 82 still. That's really surprising. And then, of course, we're going to get 5 82s. No, we don't want Coates. I just want to check Veltman there. That's still an 82. That is genuinely spectacular. Let me check out Willian Jose for a different striker here. Yeah, we're going to get 5 82s from... No, that's only 81. So there we go. So we've basically only used 3, 4, 5, 6 of our 11 that we built. So we've got 5 left, 5 spare, so to speak. You know, Juan Mata being one of those 5. And we're going to get 5 back from the 82 plus pack. And so even if you got 11 82s from your 82 to 88 rated packs, you're still going to get 5 of the 82 pluses back. And that obviously is brilliant because you're then halfway there. So the next time you do the full setup, you don't have to buy all them common golds anymore. You have to buy, you know, half of them or something along those lines. Like whatever you need to fill in the rest. We're going to get a birthday card here. That's quite nice. It's German. It's a sentiment. It's going to be Eggstein. So it's not necessarily the best return, you know, on what we want. But we're going to put that 86 Eggstein into the club. Keep him nice and safe. I mean, that's not bad. You know, considering where we started, we've got all of these guys right here. That's not bad. 3 84s, an 85 and an 86. That is well... It's not what we want, but it's all right. And then what you do after that, or what I would do after that, is I'd go back to the web app. We'd go back home. We'd send that... We already sent a Juan Mata in, didn't we? Let's So let me refresh the web app. And then I'll just go back to building the 82 to 88s. And so the upgrade method, the biggest hurdle that I think some people are going to have, now we don't need that many. Like I said, we need like, I'd say even 4 82 to 88s now would be acceptable. Let's try 4. Let's just try doing 4. The biggest hurdle for people is going to be, how can I get why is it taking so long? How can I get the golds into my club in the first place? I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle that people are going to come across, because if your club is completely empty, if you have got absolute bare bones, right, you are going to struggle to get all of these golds. And because everybody's going to be buying golds, the market for golds is high, which is also a good thing, as I say, because the 5k pack method becomes more viable. But then, of course, if the 5k pack method is, no matter how good it is, if you don't have too many coins in general, you're just going to struggle, right? You're just going to struggle to be able to afford the packs and make profit along the way. So that's 3 there, sorry. Let's do one more. And as I say, I think 4 is going to be enough. So if you think about how long it took us to do that first set of everything, you know, even talking through the buying players and whatnot, we're now at a point where we've got 4 more. Did I do 4? Yeah, 4 more. So we open that pack. That's an 83, which is great news again. We'll open that pack. That's another 83, which is great news again. We obviously used him already. We get another 83 there, which is great news. This has actually been good, these 4 packs. And an 82 Lecomte, and he's duplicate, so I'll quick sold him, never mind. And then we go back in. Now we just get to use those players again that we just had, and it doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily going to cost us all of the players that we had again. We still might have 1 or 2 spare left over. Of course, we kept Sanchez, we kept Coates, we kept Maguire, we kept Lecomte. We've now put 3 more into the club, and then so we might be able to get away with again afterwards. I'm not even going to use the 5 players that we got from the last 82 plus upgrade pack. I'm just going to use the players that we picked up recently from the 82 to 88s. So Costa, yes. Sigurdsson, yes. Oscar, yes. Juan Mata again, yes. Balotelli, yes. When we go down and put back in, we've got Coates, we've got Maguire, we've got Sanchez, we've got Lecomte. And now we want to just go for some gold commons. And I just want the highest rated gold commons that we've got. And we, again, should be able to bring down the price or bring away some of these players a little bit to just remove or reduce some of the stuff that we've got going on. Because we are 82 rated again. But, of course, we're going to get some good chem here. But, of course, we're probably actually way, way, way higher than 82 rated, right? So the more we can save from here, the better. So let's take Coates off and put Castillejo in there. Maybe we'll bring in him for him. That's still 82 rated, which is nice. Maybe bring in Horta for the goalkeeper, although I actually wanted to keep the goalkeeper anyway because we've got him on trade pile. So there you go. Once again, guys, we've got another one built now. We still have an 82 and an 83 on the bench, which is 2 towards the next set. We still, of course, have the 5 players that we actually got initially from the first pack. And, there's nothing outrageously outstanding here, but 3 84s, an 85 and an 86 special card, not too bad. And now we have 5 more coming in. So let's say we get some dead cards here, 82s, 83s, and 84s only. That, again, is going to allow us to just go in and very, very easily, very, very comfortably complete another one. And, of course, even if we get 4 dead cards and 1 sick card, we can then use those 4 back in. So let's see what we actually get. We're going to get boards again. Can we get something big? Ooh, what's that? Is that a foot? No, it's a winter refresh, isn't it? Italian. It's going to be the right wing. It's going to be Chiesa. So he's, isn't he an 84? I think he's an 84. Right, so he's an 84. So I would personally probably just go and rinse all of these players back through. We've got a Sirigu in there, so I'm going to have to use Sirigu. Now, I've actually got that Sirigu's untradeable. Look at that. Stones, Balotelli, and Maguire. Players that we've already used here. And so the beauty of what we're doing here is once you've done it that first time, unless you get desperately unlucky to the point where you actually get 582s, you're going to be able to constantly rebuild the pack with players, boom, Sirigu, Chiesa, Stones, Balotelli, Maguire, and Costa, right? Now, I still don't want to use the first 5 that we had, even though I could, and that again would make it way easier because we'd be able to then get rid of, 5 more players and have another pack built. Because what if you put an 86 into an 82 rated SBC, of course, you know for a fact that you're going to end up getting... so that Coates card needs to go in as well. We've got a Campbell there. We've got Piatti and Ed there. Let's pop those in. You just know, right? Once you... I mean, this is already 82 rated. That is genuinely fantastic. Let's pop Costa up there. Let's pop Chiesa in there. And let's swap those 2 and those 2 around. That's our chemistry. Now let me see if we could bring this rating down a little bit. We can there. Can we here? We can there. So once again, guys, we are showing here that we have got, once again, because of the 84s that we picked up this time, we've still got Maguire, we've still got Coates, we've still got Hamsik, Pizzi, and the other players that we've picked up off of this. Who was that? Hamsik, Pizzi, Sule, Eggstein. Who did I use in here? Was it Sirigu? Maybe it was Sirigu that we picked up off of here as well. But you see now, like, once you've done that initial, oh my God, this is quite difficult part of building those 1182 to 88s, you're going to be able to constantly recycle. And even if you get like an 87 rated card, but it's just dead, you can just put it back in again until eventually, oh, I didn't use the right player, did I? Oh, I did, thank God for that. There's that Sirigu. Until eventually you'll hit something big and you'll be like, okay, that was worth it. Let's go again, you know? So let's see if we can get ourselves a team of the season here. We can't. It's going to be a Scream card this time, though. It's going to be Giovinco. No. Oh, Romagnoli. See, that's not even that bad. Again, it's not ideal. It's not really what you want because it's only 86 rated. But what we get the luxury of doing once again now, I mean, Ake's actually got some value, hasn't he? He's like 20k. We can now use Icardi, Arnautovic, Rogani, the other 84s and stuff that we built. And all of this so far has come off of 1 round of 82 to 88 and then 4 extras. And because it's very, very, very unlikely that you will get 582s, right? Because it's very unlikely that you'll get 582s. As soon as you put an 83 or an 84 or an 85 into this SBC, it makes it so much easier and so much cheaper to put together that you're basically just... It just becomes like a million times easier, you know, because you just know that you'll be able to pop in some 78s and 79s and some 80s and 81s if you've got them floating around. And that is why when we pack that Dubravka, and probably this Vaklik as well, when we pack that Dubravka though, that is why he was so goddamn expensive, is because people would just be like, I really need a Premier League, you know, whatever it may be. I'm just going to go and get him. So let's pop him in there. Let's pop him in there. Let's see what we can do for bringing this one down. Let's pop this guy up there just to get a bit of chemistry. Then let's see if we can bring in De Thomas or Arnautovic. We can. Very nice. Leo Baptistao for the 83. No. What about an 83 over an 82? Yeah, and there you go again. We've still got Arnautovic. We've still got Coates. We're getting rid of that Icardi and the Sirigu. And bang, we've got ourselves another 82 squad built. So this is going to be our 4th pack now. Now we obviously haven't packed anything major out of this, but this is going to be our 4th pack of just generally recycling. And that's why for me the grind is really, really good and really, really worth it, because in 30 minutes, oh, that's going to be a tough one. In 30 minutes, we've from scratch. See, that's not even that bad. An 85, an 84, an 83, and 2 82s. Again, we'll just be able to put together a 5th one. From scratch in 30 minutes, we've managed to build, and in probably less than 30 minutes, because I've spent a lot of time talking where it's not relevant, and we spent the first like 5 or 8 minutes showing the gold pack method and a few other things. But in 30 or so minutes, we have managed to get 86 Eggstein, 86 Romagnoli, 84 Ake, 85 Sule, and likely another pack built. And, you know, we can even use Hamsik and Pizzi. I don't really care too much. And another pack built, all off the back of one setup. Now, of course, I would like to hope that your guys' luck is way, way better than mine, and that you end up packing just a lot more, right? That would obviously make me quite happy if you guys got way better pack luck than what I've got here. Now we're going to bring some of these players down. Now let's put DeShiglio in there. That's still an 82, which is very nice indeed. Let's take out Ndidi for Giroud, still an 82. What about Ndidi for Lukaku? Still an 82, very nice indeed. That rhymes. Let's bring on the 78 for the 82 here. That's still enough, Jesus. That's crazy. What about 79 for another 82 here? That as well is still enough. That is honestly mind-boggling. I did not expect that to happen. Let's pop the right back in instead of the right mid to get the chemistry. Now, have we got an 83? No, we've got some 84. Oh, we have got an 83. But that's where the threshold breaks. So we've still got an 85 and two 82s, and we built another one. And so you can see, obviously, I'm putting in more golds that have a price. They have a value. I'm not saying it's all free, right? But I'm putting in just dead, useless common golds that are just sitting around in my club. So let's get our fifth one open. Maybe this is the one where we can get our first monster card, and that's where we'll call it a day. And it's not going to be. It's going to just be regular golds again. Now, the fact that it's a board but not a walkout could still be promising. So that is quite a tragic pack. So we've got Joel Matip there. Is he a tradable for me? I don't remember. All right, so we've got Joel Matip as a duplicate. Let's go and build what will likely now be the final one. Assuming that we get, again, terrible players. And as you guys can see, once you get that initial setup, even if you did have to go to the store or go to the market, I beg your pardon, and buy, 3 or 4 gold cards just to finish it off, even if you did have to, for example, go and open some gold packs just to finish it off, whatever the case may be, you are just in a very good spot. You know, you're in a position where you know that you are about to get, how is it that my common goals, that you're about to get the opportunity to constantly recycle for next to nothing. And then when you eventually hit a card that you're happy with, you can either stop and just be like, yep, I'm happy with that. Or you could just go again and start the whole cycle again, you know. Who was it that we had to... we have to use Matip on this one, don't we? Right, so let me put Januzaj in here. So that actually takes us down to an 81 from an 83. Let me try an 82 here. So that keeps us. That's good. So that's where we're going to be at. So we've got one more 82 left now. And we've got those 4 special cards, all from the initial outlay. And as I said, as long as your guys' luck is better than what my luck has been, you'll be absolutely calm as hell. You know, we've actually got 2 because we've got Matip and Coates as well. So even with these 5, we're going to have 7 more again. We're going to be like halfway there. And it's boards again. Can we finally get something of note? Oh, is that Team of the Year? Is that Team of the Year? It's Team of the Year. It's not, is it? No, it's gold. That's pretty. I thought I just hit Team of the Year. It's an 84 Dave, which means we're going to have to go and do another one. Come on, give me a few 84s. Oh, we get an 85 Berkey in there as well. It's because the Champions League card is, for some reason, a bit more. Look at that. We keep getting the same players over and over. Let's grind it again. This is going to be an extremely long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope... when I didn't see the gold trim as well, I knew it wasn't the Team of the Year, and I still in my head said to myself, that's the Team of the Year. It wasn't. Right, we go again. So Berkey can go in, as Billy Willy can go in. I'll keep the special cards. Like Sule can realistically go in. Maybe I should save Berkey as well if I can. But we're getting enough 85s out of here that I don't want 85s. You know what I mean? I want the good, big monster cards. I want everything that is the best. Let's put these gold commons back in. We've got so many 79s here. Some Brazilians. We've got some from La Liga. Let's get the Premier League. Let's get La Liga there again. And Alario. I wonder if we're 82 rated already. So we're already 82 rated. That is very good news. Let's put him in there. Let's swap those 2 around. Let's swap those 2 around. Let's put Januzaj down there. Let's try Mustafi over Pacheco. That's very good. That gives us, again, we get to keep Pacheco. Let's try him over as Pili Willy. So that's not enough. Let's try the 79 over the 82. That's not enough. Which means we have to put the 82 in over another 79. So there you go. We go again, guys. We go again. Now, it is fair to say that if you pay for these individually, I know you still get the players, right? But if you pay for these individually, coming in at like 60 to 70k, and we did 5, now 6 of them, idiot, right? Just stupid. But if you grind them and rinse them and repeat them, it's another winter refresh. German, what's that? Left, Schultz, isn't it? So we're gonna have to go again because I can't end on a Schultz. Let's see what else we've got in here other than Schultz. We've got an 86 and 84. So now it's Coates, it's Juan Mata, it's the same players over and over again. I do feel like this is probably going to be the last one now, and I'm probably going to have to use that Sule now as well. And so from one setup, we are going to basically be left... Well, I'll show you what we're left with before we turn this pack in. We get Pavlenka, we get these guys. Isn't it weird? I'm going to keep the 84 Ake, but not the 84, not the 85... what's his name? And I personally find that a bit strange. I don't know about you guys. Let's get the 79s in. Oh, we've got an 86 Pjanic in there as well. I didn't even know he was there. That probably is 82 rated. It is 82 rated. Let's see what chemistry we can get from this. Pop him in there. Let's swap those two around there. 39. Let's swap those two around there. There's our chemistry. Now, can we bring down the rating a little bit? Not really. Maybe over a 79, but not over an 82. So there you go, guys. Our 5th and final. So what we're going to have been left with before we open this pack, you know, from one rinse through, we are going to have accumulated 86 Schultz, 86 Romagnoli, 86 Eggstein, and 84 Ake. Now, in terms of 86s just in general, our value here is looking at about 20k-ish per man. So about 60k plus Ake. So if we just go on the face of the cards, we've got about 70k back plus the pack. We've spent however many coins worth of equity, you know, of the common golds and rinsing all the players through. But we've also got this to end it off with. So even after all of this, we're coming out on top no matter what. Oh, it's just going to be golds again. I'm going to have to do it. If this is like 85s and 84s again, I'm just going to have to do it again. Oh, it's. I mean, that is about as bad as it could get. It really is about. I can't do it. See, this is the point where now I'd have to go and rebuild 82 to 88s because I would use these 5. I would then go and do 4 82 to 88s. In fact, I know this is going to be a long video, guys, but let's just see. Let's just see. If I've got... this might be the end if I don't have enough players for the 82 to 88s. Because I've been using so many of those golds in my club, I don't know if there's going to be enough there. Let's send him to the club. Let's use the squad builder here and get these bronzes in. There's 1. I think 4 is going to be enough because we've got 5 and 1 more player that could be used. So definitely 4 is going to be enough. Maybe even 3, you know. It just depends on what we get out of these. Let's build number 2 there. And this is why I think this 82 plus upgrade pack is actually banging value. Because even though, you know, in itself, as a solo entity, it's horrific value. But when you look at it like what we've been doing here, and why I kept coming to the web app, because I wanted to show you guys just how easy it genuinely is to build these packs, how quick it is via the web app. You know, this isn't taking me like a whole bunch of time or anything like that. This is really, really quick, really, really easy. Let's pop him in there. What chemistry do we get there? 43. We get any extra chem here? We've got like a gold player that we could pop in. We've got an Italian, we've got a Frenchman there. Boom, he'll work. Not quite. What about Adel Tarapt in the midfield? Does he strong link? He probably doesn't strong link, so probably doesn't work either. What about this guy on the left-hand side? Boom, there we go. So that's 3. And 1 more for good measure. And I know now I'm addicted. You know, I know now that this is going to be me probably for the next little while, the next foreseeable future. Just just building these over and over and over because they're fun, you know, and that's what this game should be right now. So once again, we use the, did I do 4? Yeah, we use this, boom. That's an 82 Inaki Williams. I wouldn't mind 183 or 84, so there's a Diego Costa. So we've got plenty of 83s now, so we're guaranteed to do it again. Oh, there's a blue card there. It's an 83 Falcao. And then last but not least, an 82 Politano. And then we go back here. We go back into Ultimate Team. And you see once again now, again, the only problem with the grind here, the only thing that's going to make it a lot longer for you than it has been for me is purchasing or grinding for those initial common gold cards. That's going to be the problem. I don't want that. That's going to be the problem because if your club is empty, if you have no coins and no players, you just got to play the game, you know. But if you've got anything in your club, whether it be some silvers or some golds or, you know, just some coins that you can grind and start the process with, whatever it may be, if you've got anything in your club, you're absolutely golden to very, very comfortably start working through exactly like I've been working through. I'd be very surprised if it's not 82 rated. So that is 82 rated again. We just got to get some chemistry here, which should not be difficult because we've got the 2 strikers up top that are going to give each other very, very good chem. Kramaric in there. Patter in there. Oh, there you go. The Strakoska. And this will, no matter what we get out of this one, guys, this will be the last one. So if you've enjoyed the content this evening, I thank you very much. If you want to leave a like rating on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Now, a lot of the items that I listed up earlier when I was gold pack methoding, look at that. Biglia, 5.5k. Abraham selling 900, 1,000, 900, and then 350 for Meriyutski there. Everything is going for crazy prices right now. It is the perfect time to just enjoy the game and get what you get. And here we go. The final pack for today's video. Well, it's going to be like Pizzy again, isn't it? It's going to be another 8. Oh, it's an 85, an 83, and 382. So what a way to end it, guys. The best we got was like an 86 Romagnoli, I think, which really isn't that great. But that is going to be the end of the grind video for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to like, rate, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.